Kangaroo Care is skin-to-skin contact with the baby. When you have a baby in the NICU, a lot of times they're in an incubator, and so you don't always get to hold your baby right away. When I found out about Kangaroo Care, I was very excited about the thought of, being able to hold him and it being something that could actually help him. It's not just a, emotional thing or a bonding experience, which is great for that as well, but it's also healing to the baby.
It was just beautiful, just rocking him to sleep and seeing him be comforted as I held him. It's nice. His oxygen saturation level becomes more stable as I'm holding him. He's comforted. Everybody likes a hug. And someone as precious as him, you want to give him all the love you can.
I think Kangaroo Care is by far one of the most important experiences I had in the NICU. My son Benton was extremely sick at least 3 times in our NICU stay. They told us to say goodbye to him on one day, and it was extremely hard. And so I started holding him skin to skin in Kangaroo Care style.
18 hours later, he was stable, and we were in a much, much better place than we were 18 hours before. We did a whole weekend of Kangaroo Care, and I think jokingly some of the doctors had said we typically don't let parents do that much Kangaroo Care, but we're thinking about changing our policies on that. So
it was an amazingly shocking moment that something as simple as like a mother's touch could actually make him be okay. Like, he's here today. Like, he's actually a healthy, thriving 16-month-old baby, and I would say it completely due to Kangaroo Care.
It can be scary thinking like, am I gonna drop this little guy? But they really make it very easy, and it is very rewarding because if anything, we got 3 extra months with him.
I was pretty selfish when it came to Kangaroo Care. It was the time that I felt so close to Caden. It was after I put him back in the incubator, that was it. I'm looking at him through glass. So it was the time that I just felt so close, and I wanted it all to myself. As a mom in a situation like that, you want to be selfish.
I could feel a little life on my chest. Like, I could actually feel his heart beating on my chest. And it was amazing. It was a bit of a hassle getting them in and out of the incubator because of all the cords and all the tubes that was tied to them. But once you're sitting in the chair and you have them on your chest, nothing else matters.
At first we would do it for like 10 or 15 minutes, then he'd be put back in the isolette. Later on it would go to an hour, hour and a half. I would say that you want pretty much everything important in your life within arm's reach. So we readjusted the bedroom to have the monitor right on the nightstand, everything from extra blankets to burp cloths, extra leads for his monitor was pretty much right there.
it's like a long car trip, to go to the bathroom, wash up, be prepared, make sure you got food and drink before.
Depending on how sick your child is, it's really important to not move too much. So just knowing that you're gonna just be breathing him in and getting to hug and hold him and have the most magical moments with them, but you might need to be a little bit more still than you might realize, especially if they're on a ventilator.
I would recommend that moms wear a top that is either buttoned down or zipped down, to make it easier to get in the right position for Kangaroo Care. Sometimes even just the hassle of having to go out and change and come back and all of that, it just kind of disrupts the process and adds a little bit more stress to it.
Make sure you're not stressed. Be calm. Enjoy that time with your child. No matter what the situation is, kind of clear your thoughts and just be there in the moment with your child and enjoy that skin-to-skin contact.
Preemies are struggling. They are engaged in the fight of their life, and they need all the help they can get. And Kangaroo Care is one of the best things that a mother or any family member or caregiver can do.